Hello and welcome, people of the internet. Starshot Sky back to stream some more today. As you can see, I currently have Dota 2 open, and that's what I'll be doing today. I pretty much have gotten fairly far. Like, I've actually made my MMR back up high enough that I could start ranking up in my medal and maybe make further progress. And I do want to kind of maybe take a crack at this, try and get better at the game and see just how far I can go. Since I'm only at Crusader right now, but maybe I can even hit Legend or Ancient if I'm lucky. But we'll see just how far I can get, since I'm just now just starting trying to do this climb. But I thought I would at least spend a few days here and there working on it during my stream today, and let me guys know what you think of it, or if you are curious to see kind of how things go. Seems I have a few friends who are kind of up and about, but uh, as there's of course two different ranks. There's solo, and then there's party MMR. And as you can see, I've actually been doing fairly well recently with the old Venomancer here. Weirdly enough, I somehow have a 29 win rate with him and only 9 losses. And I've gotten pretty good with PL here as well. So we'll see kind of just how far we can go. As you can see, my MMR is at 1667. So it used to be a lot lower, sadly, but you know, I only started playing back like a month or so ago. So I think it's pretty good progress trying to get back into the swing of things. So we'll see kind of how things go as we start our climb here and see just what matches we can get into and how things go. Of course, I will still play some Fortnite here and there. Like I think I'll do those Tuesdays and Thursdays as a way of still keeping with it, but kind of being around for the more exciting bits, I guess. Doing the challenges, seeing the new content that gets updated, things like that. 'Cause like I guess with how much Fortnite I was playing, I feel like that would be one of the things like could I do it competitively was kind of in the back of my mind what I was thinking when I played through Fortnite for the most part. And I guess with how I kind of have things set up and how I play stuff, I would probably prefer trying to go more pro with Dota than I would with Fortnite. I feel there's a better, higher skill level when it comes to, Dota, and that there's plenty of fun, interesting things kind of going on. So, yeah, so we'll see kind of how things go. I've gotten pretty fortunate with how things have been going, and we'll see just kind of what we're dealing with in the future here. Hmm. Sorry. These queue times. I've been spoiled by Fortnite, haven't I? Playing in queue times where all I have to do is wait 10 seconds and all of a sudden, whoa, I'm in a match. But sadly, even though there's been 500 and 500,000 or 522,373 players in the in-game right now, apparently none of them are waiting in queue for a match. But it's nice to see that they've gotten quite a few new players to the game. I think Dota really is starting to kind of get up there. Like I think it's gotten a bit more bigger than League of Legends has been. At least to me that's how it feels like. That Dota 2 is really the MOBA to play and get good at if you want to do tournaments and such. And I'll be curious to see um, kind of how things go, and like I'll eventually pick up Dota Plus or so at some point. But I'm gonna be busy next week, and I didn't want to waste my money on a week I wouldn't be playing Dota or spending on Dota. Same with the Battle Pass. Like, it'd be nice if they had another Battle Pass after this one available for stuff. But it sounds like that they only do the Battle Pass for during the season before the International, but we'll see what they decide to do, because at least Dota Plus does have some perks to it. And the price isn't too bad, even if it's a monthly subscription and compared to the Battle Pass where you just bought it once and that was all you needed for the rest of the season. Oh, cool. There's apparently a cup going on right now called Sunrise Cup. So there seems to be plenty of stuff going on. Like, there's plenty of these players who are, of course, immortals with pretty high ranks. But of course, I haven't really gotten to that point yet, really. And there seems to be some decent prize pools for some of the tournaments, but I'll be curious if Dota does eventually get big enough to host more tournaments. But now that we're finally in a match, we can figure out what we're going.
Your turn to ban. 5 seconds remaining.
I think I'll go PL today. I'm pretty good with him, and he's usually pretty good most of the time. And I try to make sure my team knows what I'm picking. I always kind of find it annoying when when I'm teamed up with other people and there's no sign of any of what people are wanting to play. Like, still no idea behind what mid wants to go or what orange and blue want to go. But it could be that they're away from their computers, and that's the problem. That once they accept, then they go off somewhere else for some reason. And at least we do have some Archons on our team, so we should be alright here. And it looks like PL should be a good pick for this team as well right now. But I'll still wait one more time here, because I don't want to be counter-picked by Ricardo or Mr. Sa.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Your turn to pick.
Okay, win with Huskar. Not too bad, but it's kind of a maybe a problem for Blood, or that Blood might not be
10
happy.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Damn it! That always happens, doesn't it? Guess I really do need to find another carry to pick, don't I? Yeah, Slark's not gonna. Well, Slark would be alright with everyone else, just not with PL.
turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Eh. Oh yeah, I'm guessing Luna's probably the better pick I can go with in this case, other than like Earthshaker's the better pick really, but because we don't really have too many other carries, this is probably the best we can do for now, and hopefully I can
Prepare for battle.
The night sees all. Good plan.
They also have a lot more carries on their team now, which is kind of annoying.
Yes.
Of course, funny enough, this is the second time that's happened to me. You know, I was all ready to pick PL, and then, you know, someone else picks PL.
Quickly now.
Thirty seconds to battle.
On the hunt. Yes. Stalking.
The battle begins.
Let's go. The dark moon comes. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a good thing he hooked too soon, that's for sure.
Absolutely. What do you see?
There we go. Just gotta get the block just right.
On the prowl. Yeah. By starlight. Bad luck. For the cause. For the night. Heads up. For Salamene.
There we go. Things going pretty well, I think, so far. I almost have enough for my ring here.
Heads up. On the prowl. Who dares? By starlight. The moon waxes and my Macomb Nova.
Oh man.
For night Nova.
The twin shall not thirst for long.
Good plan. Stalking.
So the main advantage PL has though is that he gets pretty high armor in the beginning. So he's pretty weak to magic actually.
Let's go. Weakling. Yeah. Yes.
Turn it.
Goods are unsafe. My turret is not yet complete. Slide. I would be merciful. The night sees all. Death approaches. A dark moon. Far the night. Red moon. Yes. Let's go. Insignificant. This will hurt. Absolutely. Lucent beam. Quickly now. Taste my steel. The hunt. What do you see? Let's go. Far the night. Denied. We ride. Absolutely. Poor wee thing. The night sees all. Come, Nova. On the hunt. Heads up. The sky alight, stalking.
Yeah, sorry if I'm not talking as much, but I usually try to focus when I play a game and try to play it seriously, especially when it's
Quickly now.
someone else has
Sweet
chosen my hero instead of me.
Yes. Into battle.
But at least I am making life very difficult for him right now.
By starlight. That it. On the prowl. Plan.
Wow, can't believe I got him there.
Salamene command. Illuminating. Yes. Let's go.
I'm better off healing right now.
Pia.
So now that I got that, next would be the Dragon Lance.
Let's go. Salamene commands. Yes. Starlight. Ha ha. Let's go. Good plan.
Yeah, I definitely need to get the
Run them down.
other move going here in not too long. Darn it. I was hoping to get him there, but... Yeah, I really do need my Moonglaive, and eventually I need to pick up the Mask of Madness here. Like, I do like the range that the Dragonlance gives. And I will be needing it for a friend here.
A harvest moon. Salamene command. On the hunt. Night settles in. Fear the wind.
Dire structures are
The
fortified.
night sees all.
Fuck, darn it.
Yes. What?
Oh good, he got him.
Quickly down.
The enemy's top tower has fallen. Your middle tower is under attack.
Illuminate.
Darn it. I thought I was going to avoid that there, but no, and he just keeps moving. Man, that hook is really annoying. Really just need to keep farming right now. I really need my glaives. Like, for the most part, I can just stick to Lunar Blessing at level 2 here.
Nova, I missed you. My starlight. On the prowl. Piercing light. What do you see? You want house. On the prowl. Let's go.
Wow, can't believe I actually got that.
Good plan.
And the range on this is really ridiculous sometimes.
They will fear me. Crescent steel.
But I usually prefer going a more physical build because the physical can usually push a lot harder in terms of getting the towers and buildings usually.
Let's go. Yes. We ride. Piercing light.
So he doesn't have that at least.
The night sees all.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Illuminate.
Well, this seems to be working still pretty well. We're getting kills, we're getting gold. I almost have my Dragon Lance, so I'll have the extra range.
Far the night.
Should probably just push this lane out a bit first.
With pleasure. Fear the moon. Into battle. On the hunt.
Yeah, at least now with a few extra glaives I can start doing stuff, and then eventually I'll need to start roaming. and try and see if I can get
Follow the
PL or not. But the next thing I should probably get would be the mask.
stalking.
Missing bottom.
What do you see? Yes.
Because Massive Madness can do quite a bit of damage, especially if you're pushing a tower. Kind of like that.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Let's go. Salamene command.
Yeah, just the extra 140 range this gives is huge for
Dire's structures.
Luna here.
Come, Nova. We ride.
And I guess now is as good a time as any to try and work on the mid tower here. I usually like trying to push each of the towers after pushing my own.
Try to run. Yeah.
This might be a little risky with how I'm coming in, but
Yes.
I should be able to keep my distance if possible. And
Good plan.
The weapon's wisdom is not limited.
Quickly now.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
yeah, I guess I should probably just heal and grab my thing first.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
By starlight. Yeah. Illuminating. On the hunt. Quickly now.
Here we go. Looks like things are happening
Stalking.
bot here, and we already took top tower actually, so should probably just help out mid here and keep pushing. Because I'm not quite there yet to start farming ancients, or I probably could if I wanted. Oh, and they just denied mid, so I guess there's not much more to do now. Other than just to farm a little and keep pushing.
The moon smiles upon me. Absolutely. What will see? Death
Nice. It was a really good jump. Or I'm glad I was able to slow him down enough with my stun.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. Let's go.
Your top tower is under attack.
Darn it. You're a bit late for that teleport, Underlord. But I still think we got a pretty good push out of that. Yeah, we're almost there with the push now. With how much magic damage things keep flying around, it might be good to pick up a Black King Bar.
Light sees all.
Unworthy. Crescent steel.
There we go. Looks like they're all there.
Follow the night.
So it might not be a good idea to jump in there right now.
Illuminating.
But I should be good enough just to take care of some creeps camps easy here.
For dark blue. What do you see? Stalking. They will find my blade on the hunt. Heads up. Let's go. Unworthy.
Sees all.
Oh, looks like they might need some help here. Darn it. I'm not even quite sure what killed me there exactly, but... Oh, nice. You got him there. But hopefully getting a little bit more HP with the BKB should keep me alive, hopefully.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, they rule this day.
I want to kind of get back to trying to push mid here. Looks like they might need a little help.
Good plan.
Oh well, I guess not.
Quickly now. We ride. On the prowl.
Darn it, seriously? That's really annoying. Wait, how's he... Wait, seriously? He got a mask? Weird.
Invisibility.
I thought the curse lasted a bit longer. heal? Oh no, he or should have at least tried to do a splinter. I definitely need to farm more at this point. I can't
Your top tower is under attack.
can't keep going into these fights and dying.
Your top tower has fallen.
Definitely need a lot more speed or damage.
No time to lose. Good plan. Yeah.
The night sees all.
On the hunt.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
Man, that barbed armor is kind of annoying.
Salamene commands. Stalking. Let's go. Illuminating.
Your top tower is under attack.
Insignificant. We ride. This will hurt. Pia. By the starlight. Far the night. Salamene commands.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Freaking PL.
Are fortified.
I still don't get the mask here. Because well, yeah, none of the illusions help him with that, but
Back on the hunt.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Salamene commands. We ride. For the cause.
Well, I went in because someone pinged blood to attack him, so.
Let's go. Quickly now.
Yes.
Far the night.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Illuminating.
Your middle tower has fallen.
On the front.
Stack up, man. They have vision on you. When you see them all turn and go your direction, it means they have vision on you.
What do you
Wyvern or Wind, you need to initiate with your shackle, not with your power shot, man.
Is under attack.
Is that it? Yes. Good plan. Let's go.
Sunlight fallen to the dark.
Night sees all. Slice. Yes. Pia. Stalking.
Here they come. Get the curse on the blood. Get the curse on the blood.
Well, this is ridiculous. I can't really get enough hits in because they all kind of barbed armor.
Ready for battle once more. Pia. Run them down. Every coin helps. They will fear me. Illuminating. Quickly now.
Follow the night.
Let's go. Salamene commands. Red moon. Good plan.
That was kind of annoying.
Why are you guys on their side of the map? We shouldn't be on their side of the map, period, unless we are 5.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Hunt continues. We ride. By starlight. For Salamene.
Sorry, I misplayed that. Whatever.
Ha-ha. Come now. On the hunt. Yes. Let's go.
You spent your whole BKB duration running. Why? You popped BKB and then just ran from all their magic damage like it was gonna hit you.
bottom shrine is under attack.
Attack!
Your bottom shrine is under attack.
Let's go.
Your bottom shrine has fallen.
Far the night. What do you see? Yasha. Yes. Good plan. Salamene commands.
Take my advice.
Go down the middle.
Hia!
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Into battle.
Send a power shot over Roche. PL might be soloing it.
I am reborn to hunt again.
I'm done being merciful. Hia!
Some Bloodseekers up.
On the hunt. Quickly now. Let's go. Absolutely.
Damn, I say we just get back.
Yes. Catch. Let's go. By starlight. Yes. Insignificant. Stalking. What?
It could be Roche, man.
Yeah, it wasn't up when we started it, but they might be now. No, they're not.
On the prowl.
Stop initiating with power shot. You gotta start with Shackle, man.
We ride.
How can I initiate, like, from so far? What the heck?
Stalk.
Well, don't run up and power shot so they run away.
I'm gonna do it anyways.
as you can see, things don't always go well, especially when someone picks the hero you were gonna go for in the first place. And you play a hero that you're maybe not the best at, and sadly we're kind of countered pretty hard. And then of course, sadly I wasn't able to get the farm I needed either. Well, that's kind of the problem with PL. His real weakness is ES. If you can get Earthshaker and kill him, then you're all good. You know, that's kind of what we needed, but, you know, we also needed a carry, so we really should have, like in that setup, we probably should have at least had one go ES. That way, no matter what, if someone got PL, then they were either a lot better or screwed. But, oh well. Not much you can do about it. And I'm not like I've played a little bit with Luna, but not as much. You know, and I felt like I would have been you know, I was hoping for at least some better results with Luna, but sadly it didn't really work out that way. But then they did have 3 different carries is the issue. Like Huskar, you can think of him as a carry, but he's not really a carry. You know, he's very good in the early to mid game, but after that he's kind of he can't do the damage or the or survive as much as he could. And against a PL, especially a fully farmed PL who seems to know what he was doing at least, it's a bit hard to deal with that. Like my issue is that with most ranged heroes, I kind of have issues trying to hit them. So, or I'm too used to right-clicking, which I really should try to do better about. Making use of just the attack key. Like if I'm playing as Luna, then I should be using the attack key, not the right click. Because he'll attack, he'll go to a spot to attack. He won't just simply attack. Or, you know, like he'll either attack or go to that spot. So it's kind of, you kind of have to balance that out a little.
Your turn to ban. 5 seconds remaining. Your turn to pick.
But let's see if we can get Phantom Lancer this time and actually kind of get things going. Oh hey, there's that Visage again. And at least the Winter was doing pretty well with against Legion, because that was kind of the biggest thing. Like because Winter Wyvern was finally kind of doing her thing with that, then things were turning out a lot better, I think. Because I know, like most of the time, I always got taunted by or dueled by Legion most of the time.
5 seconds remaining.
Like, I think Lunar can do alright, but the issue is that, you know, Phantom is very janky. He's really hard to pin down or try to get to you before he surrounds you and kills you himself, so that's why he's as powerful as he is. Like, the better counter for him really is, you know, ES, as I said, but Axe isn't too bad for it either.
Your turn to pick. Your turn to pick.
Oh good, I got a mango. So let's see what they're gonna do. Oh, It just went Miranda there. Mother here should be alright if he's a 13 in Dota Plus, so he's played with him a lot. Eventually I would like to get my PL this Phantom Concord. Well, that's weird. The music isn't playing at all. I also find the idea weird about a support Zeus. Just because of how much burst damage he can do, it seems kind of like a waste.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, I would like to get at least a few wins in today. But yeah, for the most part, this is all kind of, like, it was kind of just annoying just kind of what picks happened, and that but that's kind of the issue when you do matchmaking. You don't know who you're up against, so you just do the best you can with whatever you pick. And hope for the best, but it was kind of a bad pick in that sense with what we had. We didn't have late game, no matter how farmed Luna gets. If I could be uninterrupted and just continue running around the forest, I probably things could have at least turned out a bit better with my stuff, but overall, we just didn't have the farm or the damage to deal with all the different heroes. With Blood, Shadow, Blood, Shadow, and
Ready to strike. Easy.
sorry, guess I'm a bit sleepy today for some reason. This is kind of a weird match. And how? It's not that much faster than I am, but... Dude, come on, don't...
Good idea.
Yep, this is gonna be annoying Ling, isn't it? You really need to avoid those blasts.
Yes. We understand.
Yep, I'm definitely gonna need Doppel for this. Almost got it. Yeah, at least that last hit isn't as bad, but still. And also my denying is completely off. Darn it. This whole game's throwing me off. You really should be more careful, Visage. Okay, I should have had that one at least. Need at least one in that now. Phew, that was close. What's the cooldown on that stupid thing? It's kind of annoying to deal with.
Your top tower is under
There we go. Let's try and get into some kind of groove here. I really hate that combo. And all he does is stomp and sets it up with that to be able to then, you know, just hit me like a freight train.
radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, light. Keeper of the light is really much a problem for Phantom in the early stages, just because of that wave.
Your top tower is under attack.
Well, at least he got the kill for it. Darn it. Oh well, he ran away and that's fine, but
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I'm way too low, and I'm concerned, but I'm gonna try and stick with it here.
Without delay.
Because the more you can stay in the lane, the more XP and gold you have a chance at getting. As long as you're careful.
We understand. For victory. Yes.
There he is.
We will. March. We rush. Onward.
This is kind of annoying, but there's not much I can do. What is Visage doing anyway? Like he's at the fountain right now, but
We march.
yeah, he's gonna be annoying for that, isn't he? Right, we might actually need to help out here.
Your bottom tower is under Radiant structures are fortified. Dire structures are fortified.
We see.
Enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Guess Visage could have used some help up there. Are we not gonna go on him?
Your
Good
top tower
idea.
is under attack. Your top tower has fallen.
Forward. Without delay.
Yeah, I was not expecting our neighborhood friendly frickin' Keeper of the Light to come in with his wave. This is gonna be a long game, isn't it? But then when you play a carry, you sort of hope it's a long game. But yeah, we're gonna be dealing with a bunch of different magic damage, but as long as we can... I was actually hoping to get that if possible, but then again, I'm not sure if I would have been able to kill it. I really need farm. I was so denied that last game. Yeah, just trying to see if that would be any use or not. I just need to heal up and I'll grab one of my daggers while I'm at it. Or blades, apparently. Yeah, one of the main reasons I guess I should explain why Mask of Madness doesn't really work for PL is that he doesn't do that much damage on his own, and neither does his illusions. The reason he does damage is when they're all together. So that's why it's usually better to just simply give him other ways to heal than trying to make use of a mask. Because the more damage you do, the more you heal for. That's why it sort of works for Luna, because her dagger moves do kind of count. And I really do need to heal here. Actually, I haven't even figured what Broodmother has been doing all this time. And he's already level 17. Oh, she's already got frickin' that. Oh, and I get killed by War Runner. Oh well. Or is Centaur? Yeah, Centaur War Runner. I even forgot we had a brood mother because this brood mother hasn't really been doing much, but technically she's been farming like crazy, which I guess is kind of the advantage of brood mother and all the little broodlings here. Well, I guess I'll have to farm top or something. When did he summon his big guy there? Apparently he really should try to be a bit better about that. You know, because I do get gold from him, which really does help me out here in this case. Because I do feel like I've been having some pretty poor farm and not really much in terms of getting kills either. But they do have a pretty strong lane with our friend Light, Keeper of the Light, which is an issue for me.
Your middle tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Funny enough, we're very much a team of oh crap. Darn it. This Marana here is getting really annoying with her shots, isn't she? Definitely need my health. Because there's just a lot of damage in different ways coming from these guys. We got magic from Keeper, magic from Warlock, the magic from Marana. I'm not, no, I don't think Centaur does much with magic, does he? Wow, seriously, we could not save 2 mid towers? Seriously? Like, the first one is fine, because that's tier 1. There shouldn't be much we could do for that, but seriously, no one came to save the second tier? And there's our friend Magebane, who of course got killed. Darn it, I don't have dust. Oh wow, that was epic. Wait, seriously? How much damage does that thing do? Oh, 400. Of course it does.
Your top tower is under attack.
Why aren't you doing any, like, why are you moving so slow?
Your top tower is under attack.
Oh, there goes, and he didn't see that coming, did he?
Your top tower is under attack.
There he goes. Man, that heals for so much. Look at the bonus damage on that, seriously. You got a freaking butterfly and yet you couldn't take down his... whatever, I shouldn't be talking, I'm not that strong right now, and I should probably pick up some dust. Freaking seriously? And of course, the support Zeus is still only level 9 because that's what he was trying to support. I feel like Broodmother should just be owning them right now. But she really should have just gotten a BKB. Because they got stun, 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 lots of damage. Also, she should be pushing. I don't think that's his.
Tis mine. We march. Forward. We rush. As ordered.
Yeah, as you can see, the community here is just so uplifting, aren't they?
For victory. As needed. Without delay. We see. Yes.
Great. Trying to get the rest of my items here. We're currently blocked by our friend, the other team.
Structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, at least he's pushing.
Your
Seriously? Oh, Klinks, of course. He would be the obvious counter to that. Or that, you know, someone would be able to do something about him, but no.
Your top barracks are under attack.
We will. Easily. There. Good idea.
Your bottom shrine is under attack. Your bottom shrine has fallen.
Simple. We will. For victory. We understand.
Tis mine.
We rush.
Your top barracks are under attack. Your top barracks has fallen. Your middle tower is under attack.
We march. Scepter.
Well, at least I can deal with this. Yeah, this is why I don't believe Zeus should ever be a support player, because he's so much better when he actually gets farm.
Roshan has fallen to the road.
We move. Good idea. Forward.
Yeah, this team got a whole lot more farm than I ever did, that's for sure. But then our team does require a lot of farm. That's the issue. Like, this Brute Mother's farmed just fine, but she can't really do anything. Because she keeps either getting stunned or hexed or disabled. And neither of us have really gotten what we needed to survive. So, sadly, that's just how some matches turn out when things go poorly. Like, if we only had two, like if we didn't have Broodmother, if we had someone else, or if Broodmother got a BKB, like maybe that could have helped. But yeah, we got severely hampered in our farm. And there wasn't much more we could do in that regard. And it's better not to dwell on it too much and just simply move on. Like, I'm not sure how much it would have helped to have gotten that other stuff. Like, actually, I'm wondering, was his... I forgot to check if his was magic damage or not, because that's the issue I have here, with how much damage he can do to me just straight off the bat.
With steel and strength.
Okay, yeah, it is magic type. So that whole team we dealt with had quite a bit of magic on their side. Actually, let me check something on Klink's. Where is he? Okay, so his is physical though. So that entire team was magic, 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 physical. So we were more magic, physical, 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 really. So all they needed really was armor, and they would be fine. We needed health, and we would have been fine. But like, the main issue was that we didn't really have any. Like, none of us had BKBs or headdresses. I probably should have gotten a headdress for that match, really. Just because of how much magic damage they were doing, just that 20% less would have been phenomenal. And then being able to create the shield, I think, would have helped too. But Broodmother was being way too, like, she was expecting to be able to just win the game on her own. And of course that really isn't the issue. So, but this has been kind of disappointing lately, but I live and learn. I'm gonna just try to keep, you know, saying that. Okay, I'm down, which doesn't help my medal here, of course.
Your turn to ban. 5 seconds.
Sure, why not ban Spectre?
Your turn to pick.
seriously? Gohan again?
Your turn to pick.
Well, we need a better, we need at least a second carry, I think, not just Nyx or Jug.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Your turn to pick.
Hmm. Well, I guess he's gonna support as Pudge then. Or he's just not gonna say anything, apparently.
Your turn to pick.
Well, this isn't looking too great, is it, for our team? But then again, theirs isn't that great either, really. Like, Venno, I think, is gonna be their support in this case. And that's kind of about it. Everyone else is sort of a carry. Well, we'll guess we'll just have to see how things go. So the big thing with Dragon is that he's very tanky. Legion is, somewhat tanky. We have a roamer, of course, as well as they do.
We march.
Prepare for battle.
It's in the bag. Easily.
I still didn't spell that right, but whatever. They hopefully understood my message.
Now.
30 seconds to battle.
As needed. For victory.
The battle begins.
Saltire. We understand. We see. Forward. Simple. We agree. There.
Your middle tower is under attack.
We rush. We will. Yes. Order. We will take. We will. We move. That's denied. Yes. Saltire. Now.
What the hell? Really, he can crap out a frickin' banana or something as a taunt?
Last of our kind, but first in this.
Well, at least, things are going alright, I guess. I was expecting a bit more, but then we're only level frickin' 2 here, so... Sorry, that didn't really work.
Your bottom tower is under
Just glad we got that one. Let's see.
We will. We understand. Thank you. Onward. We rush.
Yeah, it definitely wants to be more aggressive here, and
Forward.
at least I'm fine with that, but... There we go. Yep, this is ranked. I'm trying to see if I can get to, like, Archon for the next, before the season change. But I should probably go help my teammate over here. Because he's almost dead. There we go. Also, hey, Ancient Secret, it's been a while. Nice try, Magnius. That was pretty close. Yeah, as much fun as Fortnite is, I don't really see I can go competitive with it like I could, Dota here. Great, he already leveled the wards. Darn it. Yeah, I'm not gonna, or... There we go. Phew. Yeah, I already calibrated. I got tiered at Crusader 2. Or, yeah, Crusader level 1 actually, but then I got up to level 2, or Star 2. And I've been making my way. But, like, it's been a long time since I last played. And man, these wards are annoying. That's the only problem, but then most of the time you're just supposed to ignore them because they usually don't do as much damage. But I think until Magnus here gets his his blink dagger, he's not gonna be able to do as much. But at least I already finished my boots off here. But I hope you've been, or I hope whatever you've been up to, things have been going well. Since I haven't heard from you in a while. I'm not quite sure what he was doing there. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's get to work on my null diffusal blade next. And we can finally start pushing here. I'm not quite sure what Spirit Breaker was thinking he could do. But time to run away, because I'm not going to do much more, and I'm a bit low anyway. There we go. Well, that was a pretty good encounter right there. I got Breaker. Yeah, still, it's, at least this match has been going a lot better than my last one, that's for sure. Oh, Weaver DC'd. And I was finding a bit weird that, we got Magnus, but, He's actually turned out alright. Um, well, funny enough, I'm usually off lane, but like out of the heroes I like to play, I always loved Phantom Lancer, and so he's kind of one of the few carries I really do have. Yeah, that's one idea. I think it all depends because the issue is the main issue I believe is that with kind of how Dota is set up in the game. Ah, darn it. Grabbed my rune. I don't have the mana. And he actually thought that was me. Ha! Like, sure, being a core definitely probably helps, but it all depends on kind of what you're dealing with, because I think because it helps to just play what you know and what you like and who you're really good with. If that's a support, then just be support and be the best support you can be, because it should help you, especially as you get, you know, further along, if you do want to go for one of the higher ranks. I think I'll maybe try and... Okay, so Magnius's ultimate is ready. Not sure why Spirit Breaker did a charge there. I should probably try and rotate at some point, but I usually like trying to push for a tower before I move on. Well, yeah, that's always a problem. And it's kind of a mix between things, like there are so many different variables when it comes to being a support or being a carry. It all depends on kind of your team. Crap. Too many people. Yep, I'm dead. Four-man. I understand why Magnus jumped in there, but because he saw Venno, but then everyone else showed up and it was kind of just a madhouse.
I didn't have my stun.
Okay, there's at least 3 bot right now, but...
Just push.
Yeah, that jump, or that teleport from a few of these guys was a bit late.
Me either.
Yeah, well, you know, being a carry or being a support, no matter what role you play, all you can do is do the best you can in whatever role you choose, and just
I don't know why
play
these
what
guys
you
aren't
like.
pushing bottom. At least push bottom, you guys. Yo, PL, push bottom.
We have been pushing bottom. No one else has come to help push. Oh, wow, that was awesome. Just all of them grouped up like that. That was perfect. Oh wow, that was really good, Windrunner. That went really well.
The downside? Mm.
Why didn't anyone go for bounty? Oh well, let's just go and pick it up now. You know, that's at least what all I can say. If you're gonna try climbing the ranks of Dota 2, I believe, is that you're better off just playing what you like. Try to keep it to 3 specific heroes, and doing the best you can. You know, as you've seen lately, I've really gotten into PL, and I've kind of found a set with him that I really like to play. Like instead of Manta, like a lot of people like to do, I prefer going with Agadim staff. I think it helps with generating more phantom or illusions, as well as doing a lot more damage. Good. I wasn't sure if I got him or not. Grimstroke. I played one match with him, and that was about it. Like, I haven't done much with him just because I don't feel like he's the type of hero I want to play. Like, I can see a lot of his... Yeah, sorry, that's not really gonna work, Jug. They're not affected by magic. Grimstroke has been is an interesting hero, and there's plenty of interactions with him that could be fun. He actually has one with Lancer, if you get the upgrade. If you upgrade your Spirit Lance, that it should bounce between the other heroes as well, so you would have like 2 instances of... Oh, it looks like things are getting a bit hairy up there, but it looks like they're fine, so let's go ahead and just push mid here. Oh, I barely have any mana right now. And that's actually another thing. I like the Agadim staff over Manta, just because it gives you some of the health and stats you need, like Manta does, while still giving you lots of illusions. So I sort of feel like that's kind of the 2 things you can consider when you decide to play as Phantom Lancer, in my opinion at least. Grimstroke, I haven't played much with him, as I said, but as I said, he's interesting, and hopefully he'll be part of the new meta for Dota. I'll be curious to see just kind of what happens with him. Yeah, we should probably start carrying dust soon too. Yeah, we should probably help out here because people are fighting and we need to be involved. Oh. We should probably help out a little here too. Crap, I messed that up. I'm dead. Man, that just turned to pot as soon as Venos showed up. But PL doesn't really, you know, skyrocket until he hits, at least until he hits 15, or until he gets pretty much an heart, actually. once he gets all the health he needs, he's just kind of a powerhouse. At least this jug seems alright, and Magnus is doing pretty well. I'll go top here near the bounty runes because no one seems to be collecting them. But, like, during the time I played a lot of the different heroes, I have gained quite a bit of experience with each of them. Darn it. See what I mean? That went pretty well, actually. All I'm missing is Weaver, and I got game. But yeah, right now I really need to heal. There we go. I almost have what I need for my staff here. And I will be curious for the new Mars. Like, there is another hero called Mars that's coming out this winter. I'll be curious about him when he comes out. Darn it. He actually got a few hits off me. I didn't realize that. Well, I usually don't see a jug with a Vanguard, but I guess he must be having trouble staying alive. Or he just wants to survive better. Yeah, I'm surprised they came in here. Okay, time to back up here, because
Your top tower is under attack.
almost dead. That's never a good thing. There we go. All better now. Now for my heart. But this looks like this should be our game. Actually, I'm forgetting my I should grab some dust. Because whenever you deal with a Weaver, even if it's hard to catch them, it's still good to try and see them if they run. You might get another shot in on them before they run away. So, but I pretty much believe we're gonna win this with how well things have been going, and I don't think the like Legion is always an issue because of how much damage she can accumulate, to the point that she hits so hard that, you know, you're gonna have trouble surviving. Okay, so we got Legion hunting. Darn it! If only I had my Well, at least she's still alive here, and oh, good. She didn't get the move off. She didn't get the win. It's hard trying to sort everyone out. Yeah, I'll go for the rush. I really should. I should probably just go mid here.
Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it, am I? Oh well. Probably should have ported there or try to use my increased range, but oh well. Too late now. There we go. Oh, there's a ward here. Still feel like I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. I'm just killing a bunch of people and apparently getting godlike. Well, at least Jug is pre-farmed, or well enough so far. Ah, darn it. Yeah, that Venomancer's ult really does do a number on you after a while, but oh well. We got a pretty good push in there. Of course, I still find it hard to believe that... Oh, actually, because I died, they just got a bunch of gold, didn't they? Yep, Dragon got a bunch of gold. Oh well, I should hopefully be alright against him, even if he has a Maelstrom now. Like, Maelstrom isn't that big of a problem, really, because I do find it's a bit slow. And it only leaps between 4 targets, so with how many there are for Phantom Lancer, that doesn't matter as much. And I have enough for my heart here, so I'm all set now. Yeah, that's what they've kind of done. They've made sure to try and balance things a bit better in terms of like what happens if someone gets a consistent kill streak. All that gold they got now goes to someone else too. So, not much you can do about it. And Winter Wyvern, or not Winter, Wind Ranger seems to be doing a bit more than she should. Also, we could use some more wards. There we go. So, guess I'll get my eye next. And of course there's a giant fight going on over here without me involved, and everyone's dying. And as much as I would like to just go in and kill them all, I'm not gonna risk it. Like, as strong as I am, I've usually won those last few rounds because I was the only one, or... Seriously? Darn it. No, I think it's just an issue right now of, people doing stupid stuff right here, and I thought I could get someone, but then all of them pretty much shadow bladed there, or might as well shadowed. Let's see, invis, almost has invis, so we really could use an eye actually. And what are you doing, Wind Ranger? You're being hit by Weaver here. I'm glad Jug's here, because Jug should at least hopefully be able to do something as long as he's not stupid. Yeah, we really need to get an eye. Oh, and it looks like I need to push top or something. Or mid with the two catapults there. Oh, this is getting annoying. We have Venno pushing top right now. We have mid, who's going to be pushed a little bit here because they do have two catapults. And mid was being pushed pretty hard, but they're taking care of top right now, so that should be fine. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get an eye here because there's way too much invis here. Or a gem. Why do I keep saying eye? For a second I thought someone was pushing that, but I guess not. I'm not even sure when we lost our courier either. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the gem now at this point. There's no reason to delay. And I'll just save this dust for later just in case, but I'll get rid of this stout. Because I can't move that. Oh, they had that there.
Your middle tower is under attack.
There we go. Need to deal with this frickin' Venno here.
For victory.
Yeah, it's definitely helping. We pretty much caught Weaver as he was trying to run. But yeah, it looks like Jug has this covered now. So I should go ahead and move back top here. Darn it. Should have just escaped out of there or something. Oh, I almost have enough for my thing here, but man, that's... Dragon Knight's really annoying to get
send
down.
me to the gym if you're gonna die.
Well, at least, yeah, Magnus is pretty low, but it's fine. We should hopefully be able to... I should hopefully be able to get my Scotty. I'll just sell my ring here, so I can keep the gem.
Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, that, it's always annoying dealing with, Weaver, because of just how janky he is. He's even worse than me sometimes, as a PL. So, I almost have enough for my Scotty here. Oh, and we got Legion who's trying to push bot. But I'll be up here in a sec, so I'm not going to worry about buying back. Shouldn't there be a creep wave, or were they pushing way ahead? No, not quite. Thought Jug would have more damage. At least he does have the Basher, so that helps. Crap, it's... Need to run here.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
There we go.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Okay, he got the gem, so. Well, I should probably go ahead and pick up the Scotty now that I have enough. After I push out this lane a little. Now I push out this lane. Looks like that wasn't enough. Should probably get the travel boots next. Just to get rid of having to use town portal scrolls and give me a bit more speed here.
We need silver age.
But I want to make sure I have enough for buyback. So I can't really spend on it right now. Crap. Man, I keep forgetting just how much splash damage Dragon Knight does. At least we scared him.
Your middle barracks are under attack.
Fucking DK, guys.
Find its mark.
Under attack.
Well, that was a bit nerve-wracking.
Your top shrine is under attack.
And I'm way too low on mana now. Yeah, we really need a good move
Your
from...
top shrine is under attack.
Really need a good move. Like, it seemed after a while it was hard keeping track of my own character with all the moving around I was doing and attacking. Really need to be able to push. Yeah, I really need to get rid of this, least we got rid of those two next. But I really do need to get the boots. Because I can't use the, like, the only item I'd want to change out right now is that, but... Oh wow, I guess I would have to replace my boots, but yeah, it's... Yeah, pretty much. I need to go ahead and change out my boots now and just sell my old ones. Let's see, boot, that.
Your bottom barracks are under attack.
I find that annoying, just... Kind of annoying just how much damage that frickin' knight's doing and how I can't seem to do enough to him. There we go. I forget it.
Jesus, guys, we could have fucking killed them and we finished the game.
Yeah, Dragon Knight's still a problem. And I really need mana. So what's the cooldown on this now? Oh, 45 seconds, not bad. Oh good, they got him. I'm just glad I have enough move speed at this point, really, and I have plenty of gold now. Darn.
He's gonna kill me in like 3 seconds.
It looks like a pretty good game if you ask me. That was just perfect.
So Magnus was the winning pick.
Yeah, pretty much. Just that ult right there is pretty much what won us the game right here. Kinda funny, I just kept jumping around. It was... that was great. Just jumping around, messing with Dragon and Legion, thinking they could get me. Having no idea that I was completely somewhere else. Ugh. Well, like, the biggest issue with this team comp was like Dragon Knight was really the biggest problem for me because I couldn't do as much damage to him as he could to me, and he splashed, so that killed most of my stuff. I'm not quite sure what that was because for some reason it was starred out, or I am trying to go for the next level in my rank here. But it looks like I still have another match I need to do before I even have percentage right now. But I'm gonna take a quick break, get some water, go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back to queue up another match here. So, be right back. Yeah, I could try to start advertising it, but I feel like I need to maybe get a bit higher before I feel confident enough to do that, especially with Dota as a community. They're a bit more aggressive when it comes to things, especially if you're not doing well in a match. If sadly, if you missed out on that last match, but yeah, cannot go very well if things, are not going well. But yeah, so I'll be right back. Just need to go to the bathroom, get some water, so. Alright, let's get back to it then. Yeah. Buster Ball's Legion isn't really a good pick, especially if you're dealing with a PL, because funny enough, he sometimes dueled my illusion. Which is kind of pretty sad to do, especially if you're a Legion. Well, yeah, I did that for a while with my name, but then I decided against, or my brother and I kind of decided against it because the Dota community is a bit more aggressive, especially if you're not doing well and could get very trolly. And I'm hoping to avoid trolls to a certain extent, or at least until maybe I have a bigger community to help me out and help defend myself and others. Because I kind of feel like it really does help to kind of have a team or a group of people behind you whenever you're dealing with some people who uh, aren't very nice.
I'll paint this world as I see fit.
Well, I think he's an interesting hero that they kind of created. You know, and plenty of people have played him, but so far, you know, I'm not sure what the success is for him just yet. Oh wow, cool! I actually got double, really, really well against most other players. But yeah, I still got a while in terms of my stats for solo MMR here before I can get to Crusader level 3. I always kind of find the medal, like, it's kind of weird that they have this medal system, but they also still have MMR as a way of determining what your rank is and stuff like that. Like, to me, that seems like, you know, too many different systems. Like, it would be nice if you could just simply be at a medal and you have your stars, and that you can't go below 0% of that medal you want to upgrade into. I think I'll go Veno this time. But we'll see kind of who picks what. Like, depending on what they do is if Veno is really good here or not.
Turn to pick.
So we'll see what everyone else wants to pick first. Because that's always the problem I have with some of these random players I play with. Is that they don't seem to choose or show what they're gonna do. They just sort of sit there like Lum's thinking. You know, I feel like it does help to just simply have a group of heroes you're good with and to keep with that. Oh good, we have an ES, so...
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go PL then, because we already have 2 offlaners that they want to go with. I guess ES says he was going offlane, but... Oh hey, we got a guy who wants to go Tinker. Oh. Well, I guess we'll see how good he is. At least, like, when it comes to, like...
Your turn.
The only reason I'm even going PL now is because it doesn't seem like there aren't that many counters, or people who want to play, and the only real counter for me is ES, so I could just pick now and I'm not gonna worry about it too much. And I should probably pick it just in case, because I don't want, or no, that no one's likely gonna pick him.
5 seconds remaining. Your turn to pick.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to worry.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I would just go PL.
5 seconds remaining.
Because, as I said, really, you know, Earthshaker's the biggest counter for me.
Your turn to pick.
Well, okay, they did go Spectre here, so I should probably grab Shadow Blade if I'm gonna be dealing with him at all. But then Tinker should be able to take down Shadow Blade if he gets his items right. Same with Tinker. And ES is actually not too bad either, especially if we get things kind of close in enough. Well, let me get my items here before we get into the match. So hopefully this guy who's playing Tinker is good though. That's always the question.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, actually I might be dealing with Lich. So it might be good to get a bit more healing in at least.
Your talents surpass your loveliness.
Yeah, because as I've said before, the biggest advantage PL does have is his armor. He gains a lot of armor from every agility he gets. So I might want to go with some more
30 seconds.
damage though, maybe get a Daedalus instead of Scotty. I'm not sure yet. I guess.
The battle begins.
Okay, that's enough of that. Well, that's a good thing I picked up plenty of tangos, because we're going to be dealing with a Lich and a Clock. Even though Lich would have been fine up top too, but I guess they went with Voodoo instead, since he's probably the better support. Oh wait, that's what I'm doing. I forgot my shield. I usually have one of those little buckle things. It's kind of weird though. Clock doesn't usually go rocket first thing. Usually it would have been better to do, you know, the, I forget what they're called. Those clock things. But oh well, I still got plenty of, tangos here. Well, that was interesting. Oh, cool. Tinker got first blood. Nice. Always helps. Oh, looks like we won't be getting anything here. Oh, oh, and it looks like one of the creeps is fighting over here. At least I dodged that hit. Yeah, this team's really messing up our flow here. I should probably just target or forget clock and target the other guy, cause he's where most of the, well, he's not where most of the damage is coming from, but yeah. I'm guessing for this match, if I want to deal with Spectre, I'm thinking of picking up Shadow Blade instead of my usual set of items. Darn it. Just had to steal my kill, didn't he?
Your middle tower is under attack.
There we go. Darn it. I'm usually pretty good at last hitting here, but it doesn't always seem to hit sometimes like you want it to.
My bad, that was terrible.
Well, that went pretty well. Think he could get away, but then I just mango and you know, spirit lance him one more time. There we go.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, usually one of the biggest problems for strength heroes is that they don't have any armor at all. So that they're fairly weak to physical attacks, even with their big mana pools. I thought I had that one. Let's see. Is there any more? Oh, it looks like they're dealing with trouble top here. Oh well, I guess I didn't need to help out as much, other than just getting the kill on Spectre. But it seemed like a good enough time as any to rotate. There we go. Got some level or some maps here. Darn. Bit too dangerous up there. Nice. Alright, we're doing pretty well so far. I guess he doesn't really need it as much, but I do need to. Oh, cool. Pretty much just killed there, but what the? Why didn't my? Really hate how it seems to just go off, or it doesn't go off right. Seriously? It looks like they all went bot. Can't do much to help right now. It'd be better just to stay top here and push.
tower is under attack.
Darn it. Always the problem when you run out of mana, isn't it? Or can't seem to do enough damage. It looks like they're fine, alright. Wait, that didn't kill him? Whatever that was? Weird. Yeah, I can't do much against those three right now as I am. Here we go.
Dire's structures are fortified.
At least I almost have what I need right now. Diffuse is always pretty important for PL. With just how much he can, you know, drain you of mana so quickly. Especially if you're reliant on like a few heroes are, they're pretty much screwed without it. Like, I guess a good example of that would probably be a Lich. Without mana, he's really not much. Because for the most part, none of the people really seem to, you know, talk much themselves, and there's really not much to say, and I would kind of find it rude to speak and not be talking to them. Oh, weird. I thought he jumped to him, but I guess not. Definitely stay away from that. Crap. I didn't realize he could send his Ember so far. But yeah, Dota 2 really is a very different beast. Most people just sort of you don't really make friends as much, not unless you kind of focus with a team. And man, this Ember is actually really good. Of course, I wouldn't think he should have had that kind of vision. Let's see. Well, let's go and get some bounty runes here because only bot seems to have noticed them. Looks like someone got that one, but I'm definitely not going to farm that lane right there because that's way too... we just lost Earthshaker. Like, I guess the reason, you know, I don't talk that much for Dota because people are kind of have things to do, and you know, if they don't want to talk, then they probably won't talk. You don't really find that many extroverts in Dota. Usually we're all just a bunch of quiet guys who just want to focus on our game because that's just sort of how you win. Like, unless you're really in a, you know, a focused team with camaraderie and victory and all that, then that's kind of what you do. But if you're gonna solo, because that's sort of how you prove yourself, you're not gonna be able to, there's not much point in talking that often. I really need to just continue farming here.
Your middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Your middle tower
Yeah, mid's kind of lost, and so we should at least try and, since we're all here, push
your middle tower has
bot
fallen.
tower. Man, that frickin' jump or move, that sleight of fist thing he does is really annoying. You know, he just does that and then I can't target him with my spirit lands. Well, at least Timbersaw is working towards his bloodstone. And he's probably gonna be dead here, because he's got everyone jumping on him right now. Oh good, we got everyone here actually, so... Darn it. Kind of find that annoying, how he can hit me like that. Wait, oh, Tinker left, and ES isn't here, and I'm out of mana. Oh, there's Spectre. I was hoping to get rid of his... Oh great, he's already got his Battle Fury and boots. You know, yes, it would have been nice if you'd come bot with us.
Watch your step. It's 6 feet.
Well, at least he ran away. Oh yeah, I need to keep farming here if I'm gonna make any progress. Yeah, this game does require a lot of teamwork, but a lot of things can just be sort of figured out if you're a good player and you just pay attention. It's only when you get into the higher ranks that you really do need to focus on coordinating with your team and doing stuff, but if you just get a bunch of random people together expecting them to be a team, then that's not how Dota works. Especially because you also deal with language barriers as well as personal differences in tactics. So it's kind of hard trying to coordinate a team if we're not on all on the same page or even in the same country. So it's more or less just, you know, people will do what they do, and once we get to the point when we do actually have a team or require it, like during the Battle Cup that I participated in a while ago, or a few weeks ago now. We really did communicate and focus on that, but since this is just a regular ranked match that is at the Crusader level or so, or Archon even, there's really not that much talking about. Well, you would help, or you would hope most people would try and pay attention, and I did try to get his attention with that last move, but yeah, there's ES again, who's trying to help out, or who's trying to ward, I think, but that didn't really work out. Yeah, hopefully he gets the message and TP's out, because he is being jumped on right now. So good, he listened, or he heard. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna be getting or be protecting bot tower here. There we go. Crap. Lost myself for a second there. Yeah, Ember's definitely a problem. At least if he's going for the physical variant, I should be alright once I get most of my stuff, but for now, I really do need to just farm, and farm like crazy. I can't be running around in lanes trying to protect them. That's not my job as a carry. You know, I only get kills when we kind of need to, but otherwise I should just try and farm as much as I can. If Tinker does his job right, we shouldn't have to worry about lanes being pushed that often. I hope it was worth it, Lich King. Or not Lich King, Frost Lich. Here he goes running away. That's kind of his specialty, isn't it? Yep, and that's gonna be my own other problem with Spectre. Really? Where was Earthshaker? Because I thought I saw him with us, and now Spectre was up top. Or, I guess he just sent his illusions and that was it. I don't think he actually teleported down, because it does look like he has Radiance now, which is going to be an issue eventually. Let's see. I guess, I guess the biggest issue here right now is that they have both Ember, Spirit, and Spectre to be able to do damage as carries, whereas I'm the only carry on the team right now. So eventually it's going to be a problem, but hopefully not as much maybe. Well, at least Tinker made sure he didn't jump into that. Yeah, that Haunt's kind of annoying. And it's sad that ES had to use his ult for that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, usually I go for my heart next. Where is it? Oh, there it is. What? Kind of funny to take those out. I was wondering why he wasn't moving at all. Ha! Finally. Phew, that was close. That was so close. I'm just glad my doppel came back and I was able to get him. Funny enough, I was able to do the extra damage thanks to him gaining some mana back. But we really need to finally push a tower here. Seriously, again fortified? Oh, that was close. Darn it, I thought I could do it, but I didn't realize how quickly he got back. But yeah, that, I find it weird that his ult just kind of came upon me like that and just kept bouncing. Now let's go ahead and send the courier here to pick up my Reaver. He should hopefully be able to protect with Tinker around, because he can just keep sending out his missiles if he doesn't get caught like that.
I can't believe what we're seeing! What just happened?
But he really shouldn't have been that far out, if you ask me. What happened? Well, that was getting a bit ridiculous. And just how hard that guy hits is getting annoying too. Need to heal up. He shouldn't need to walk back. He should be teleporting every time. Not sure why he jumped in there like that. There we go. Wait, did he just seriously invis? Oh yeah, it's... Well, at least I got him scared. I need to keep farming it, but eventually I'll need some mana here. I think this time I want to go for a dayless instead of Scotty.
Your top tower is under attack.
Huh. Darn it. Should have just killed Lich when I had the chance. Oh, that was actually pretty good. Oh, nice. Yeah, sadly I can't come back, but can at least congratulate. Yeah, it could have been I was trying to commit too much. Would be good to get the extra armor or damage to deal with the armor for... Oh, he doesn't actually have much armor himself. But still, it'd be good to use that to try and take down Ember's Spirit a bit more quickly. Of course, this Aeon Disc is kind of annoying.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Well, at least we got him to run. Darn it. I need to get something for Voodoo now, don't I? Just because of its freaking Glimmer Cape. But yeah, they're 5-manning and we're not kind of 5-manning much at all right now. Especially since Tinker does, or not Tinker, Timbersaw does have kind of the items he needs to support. And Tinker should just keep doing that, just keep trying to do as much damage as he can with all this stuff. The cooldown. Oh wow, 115 seconds. Huh. That is pretty long. I wasn't sure what was going on there. It looked like I was trying to hit him, but it wasn't working. Should probably just save up for buyback right now, just in case that happens again. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a problem if we can't shut down Ember and Spectre.
Your bottom shrine is under attack. Your bottom shrine is under attack. Your bottom shrine is falling.
Oh wow, we actually got those two.
Tower has fallen.
And our tower's falling. And I'm out of mana completely now, but at least I should have enough to grab the
Your top
Chrysalis
shrine is
here.
under attack.
Almost.
Your top shrine is under attack. Your top shrine has fallen.
Sadly, I haven't really seen too much from Vengeful, but at least she is warding, I believe, so. And I almost have buyback here, so I should be fine at least. Well, it looks like he's down bot, apparently. Or he was pushing bot. Yeah, it's not quite where you need to be. need to heal up here. It was a bit confusing what was going on. Man, that was such a clutch save. Of course, this is getting a bit ridiculous. It's just how much is going on. Finally. Feel like we made some progress there. Well, we definitely got quite a few down, but we do need to keep an eye on Spectre there. I need it back.
Unbelievable, we're seeing! What just happened?
Yeah, we pretty much don't have a base now. Yeah, this is pretty much game. Too much damage going around and not enough health for my illusions to possibly survive. Oh wow. That would have been so epic if that had killed Spectre. Yeah, sadly, their Spectre definitely knew what he was doing, that's for sure. Well, sadly, just none of my stuff could stay around long enough to live. And we definitely weren't getting the damage in. Like, if Earthshaker could have gotten a really good ult against them, especially without Spectre's BKB going, that probably would have been pretty good. Sadly, like, you would think Tinker's overpowered, but, you know, as you kind of saw there, if he can't kill you in a few shots, then you're gonna be able to kill him usually. But yeah, they just had AoE up the wazoo. It was ridiculous. Yeah, just about. I usually kind of wrap up things around here. Uh, but I'll probably still continue trying to play a little bit of Dota and maybe or probably work on some other things. Sadly, there's plenty of other things to do than just play games all day, but you know, for the most part, thanks again for joining me, Ancient Secret, as well as anyone else who came to check me out for today. I will be playing Fortnite tomorrow, so there's plenty of socializing and stuff to do, hopefully, especially with the new grapple gun as I hear it coming out, which looks interesting at least. So, hope to catch you tomorrow, and until next time, have fun gaming.